Jamaican mourns. This is a tragic, so devastating that it leaves a scar on all of us. 9-year-old Kelsey Ferrigon was taken from us in the way that no child should ever experience. Brutally unalive in our own home. Her innocent smile, her bright future, stolen in a moment of unimaginable violence. This is more than just a story. It's a wake-up call, a child's life cut short, and a community crying out for justice. Guys, join me as we remember Kelsey, confront the harsh truths, and demand change before another child suffers the same fate. Before I start, I want to welcome you guys back to the channel. Remember, this is a heart-to-heart reaction channel. Me react on the news, may tell the stories of real life. So anything that you see on this channel, it's real. Whether it has to do with the news or it has to do with experience of somebody's life. Guys, we're not here to argue. This is a peaceful channel. We're not there for fight. May appreciate the comment. Make sure to see your comment on the stories. It means a lot to me. And subscribe to the channel and share the video also. So anyway, guys, now this is a sad story that me going to talk about today. And I know it has been trending on the news because it is very shocking. And a lot of news channel carrying it. But I didn't pick it up in the beginning because sometimes things are so painful that you just don't want to say anything. But then, you know, I just have to pick up this and talk about it because this is so terrible. And the community of Spanish Town is mourning the heartbreaking loss of a young girl who had so much ahead of her. 9-year-old kid, Kelsey Ferrigon, 9-year-old picnic. Even the school, the kids them, they are mourning it. They are shocked. Kelsey was a bright, joyful child, full of life, dreams, and innocent little 9-year-old picnic. But last Friday, her life was cruelly and tragically taken from her in a way that no child or family should ever have to endure. She was found in her own home, not on the street nowhere, in her yard, in her house, in a scene that will haunt us forever, us Jamaicans forever, and not only Jamaicans, because she's a child. Her body practically unclothed and upside down inside a barrel, oh God, in her residence on Job Lane. Seeing that image, hearing about what happened, it is something no one should witness. For those people who had to go there and see it, like all the mother, the police, the neighbors, and not something where anybody should have seen. It leaves us with deep ache in our hearts and question we can't find answers to, because it's hard to find an answer to a baby. What happened to the baby? The investigation shows that Kelsey was beaten brutally and sadly was subject to assault before her untimely. The horror of all is almost too much to bear, man. How could someone do this to such an innocent, vulnerable child? How could such violence strike so close to home? And when I say so close to home, in our little country, look how much big people out there where they can't go to, yet still this man chose to go to a child. But he had it coming. He had it coming. You understand? Him should have did, unless him crazy or something, he should have didn't know say something like this, he would have never get away with it. in the midst of the Jamaican people and the people them around who knows her grief. They are coming together as a community, united in their pain and their demand for justice. You can see the Prime Minister visited her on Mother's Day to give her some comfort. The police identified Giovanni Ellis, known as Coolieman, as a person of interest. They know who do it. He who was already out on bail for cruelty to a child had been on the run since the day of the crime. Imagine him out on bail and walking around on the streets. Justice has failed. But now justice caught up with him, because law enforcement found him in Clarendon, and in a tragic turn, he was fatally shot during a confrontation resisting the police. Them went all out to find him. It's difficult to accept that justice has come this way. The loss of Kelsey leaves a deep wound in all of the people them around her. All of the Jamaicans them. And it raises questions about whether more could have been done to protect her and other children in the community. We feel anger, frustration and helplessness, wondering if the system failed to keep that child safe. But even in the darkness, there's a spark of hope. We believe that Kelsey's story can ignite change. As the Prime Minister says, him go and look into it. Her tragic death reminds us of the urgent need to strengthen child protection laws, improve community policing, and raise awareness so that no other child suffer the way this child did. No child not supposed to suffer like this. And on top of it, he's satisfying himself. And then him and make the kid unalive. He's satisfied. Oh God, just thinking of something like that. The pain that the poor child went through. The family and the community leaders are holding vigils, sharing their grief and caring for action and calling for action. The government had previously offered a reward of $2 million for Ellis' capture, reflecting how seriously they took this case. Now, with his death, their focus shifts to ensure that the full truth is uncovered and that meaningful steps are taken to prevent further tragedies. People, this loss hurts deeply, even though me not know the picnic, but a child is a child. But let it also unite people. Let Kelsey's memory be a call to action and inspiration to protect, love, and fight for the safety of every child on our streets. Her life was short, but her story must serve as a catalyst for change, one that leads to stronger laws, better community support, and more vigilant guardianship of our precious children. I cannot even put myself anywhere close as a mother to what that woman must be feeling right now. Remember, if she had even lived a little bit of life, if she was 20 or 30, although it doesn't matter what age, it would have hurt. But this is a baby. Kelsey was and always will be a shining light in her family's lives. Her story demands that we do better as a nation, and that we love harder as a nation, and that we never forget this kid. We have to keep her memory alive and work tirelessly to ensure that no other child has to suffer as she did. Well, the only thing I can say, because I can't do nothing, I can just express my feeling here as a human, as a mother, as a YouTuber. But I can say, rest in peace, little Kelsey. Your spirit lives on in each of us, and we promise to honor your life by fighting for safety, kinder tomorrow. And those of us who have children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, we have to hold them closer and keep a better watch on them. Guys, if you have watched the video this far, kindly subscribe to the channel, and I will see you back here in my next YouTube video.